Hello, my fam. Hello, 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 hello. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer. And I am live here on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at this same exact time. We are doing hot topics. And let's get to it today because I still got so many videos to make and post today. But first, quickly, if you can, please consider becoming a member of my channel. Your support that way would mean so much. Not only do you get a little badge like Don has and Melissa, but you also get to chat live with me during all of these Hot Topics show premieres. I've just switched it to member-only mode. Everybody can watch and everybody can comment as soon as the live stream is over, okay? But the live chat is just for me and my members who support with their membership, and I appreciate them more than words can say. Okay. I'm so behind on everything today because I had my podcast recording in the morning, which takes a while, especially because it's the Patreon show and those episodes are longer than our normal ones. Then I had to write a letter to the judge in New York and a letter to the judge in Las Vegas, which I will tell you about later in the video that I post after this. So after my live stream, it might take me a while. I'll post a video later tonight. And I'll tell you why I wrote to the judge in New York and why I wrote to the judge in Las Vegas about Blake Lively. Okay. So let us start off with, oh my God, I saw the funniest thing. Does anybody follow the Chiefs on social media? Whoever does their social media does a good job. I just saw the funniest video of the entire team answering this question. Team Conrad or team something or another. And then I'm like, is this a Love Island thing? Well, apparently it's not a Love Island thing. It's some other TV show. But it was just funny watching these NFL players have no idea what this was, and then like, what are you? A couple of the guys did know. Anyways, some sad news to share. We'll just touch upon it briefly. Wynonna Judd's daughter, Grace, whom many of you know has struggled with severe addiction for a long time. She alleges that when she was a young child, she was repeatedly SA'd by her then stepfather, the ex-husband of her mother, famous country music singer Wynonna Judd. Grace, who's not just struggled with addiction, but also has been in and out of prison, has even turned to Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman business, if you know what I mean. The prostate and, the Tushin. Sad. She claims, though, that Wynonna Judd found out about what her ex-husband was doing and covered it up. We talked about this on my Patreon show today. Spoiler alert, my co-host doesn't believe her. He thinks she's lying. He said, that's what addicts do. Addicts lie. Addicts lie. And I'm like, or this explains why she is an addict. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe this young woman. Very, very sad, Dawn and Rose is wild. All right, we need to cleanse the palate quickly. Let's move on to Morgan Wallen. Y'all, this is one of the funniest things that I've seen in a while. The headline, Morgan Wallen and I'm the Problem won't be submitted for 2026 Grammy Awards. His team will not submit the artist, any of the songs he co-wrote, or the album for Grammy consideration. His album, which is the biggest album of the year, Billboard says, as Morgan Wallen's I'm the Problem sits at number 1 on the Billboard 200 for the 11th non-consecutive week, Billboard has learned that his team will not submit the album, any of the 37 songs on the voluminous set, or Wallen for consideration for the 68th Grammy Awards to be held February 1st, 2026. Hits Daily Double broke the news earlier Tuesday that the album would not be submitted, but Billboard understands that the action goes further and includes not putting Wallen forward in any category, such as Best Country Solo Performance or any of the 7 songs that he co-wrote in any song categories in any genre or general field. However, Wallen and his camp are not stopping the other songwriters from submitting their works from the album. Hey, Nane, oh my God. Welcome. Wallen is removing himself from consideration from an awards body whose voters have almost totally ignored his musical contributions. The only Grammy nominations that the country superstar has received in his nearly 10-year career were for his work on Post Malone's F1 Trillion album. Their chart-topping duet, I Had Some Help, received nods for Best Country Duo or Group and Best Country Song. So Morgan Wallen has hurt feelings. Wah, wah. But you know what? That kind of complaining works a lot of the time. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Remember when The Weeknd complained about not getting Grammy love? And then he got nominations after that? Or remember when Jay-Z complained about Beyonce not getting Grammy love, and then she got a lot of Grammy love after that? I think it's strategic and smart. Hey, Gloria. All right. In other wacky news, convicted, self-confessed. Wait, that's not the way to say it. Actually, is he convicted? Wait, let me think. Wait, let me ask online. Hold on. AI. Okay, here we go. If somebody pleads guilty to murder, they are not convicted. Is it inaccurate to say they are convicted? No. Of murder? I think so. I think that he probably is, he pled guilty. This is interesting. Oh, look at this. You're asking about a very specific and important distinction in legal terminology. This is good to know. This is really important, this is interesting. A person who pleads guilty to murder is convicted of murder. Therefore, it's inaccurate to say they are not convicted to murder. They are not convicted. All right, good to know. So he's a confessed killer who has been convicted of murder legally. So, okay. The judge accepted the plea deal. He has been convicted. So Bryan Kohberger, the confessed killer, the convicted schmurderer, accuses the prison where he's staying at in Idaho of denying him food alternatives. He demands a full tray at meals. He's a vegan and he demands his vegan alternatives. You know what I say? Don't eat. Don't eat. Go on a hunger strike, babe. Don't eat. I wonder, wait, now I want to ask another question. Like, if you're a prisoner, wait, this is when AI is handy. If you're a prisoner, can you demand vegan meals be served to you in prison? This is game changing. Let's see here. Whether a prisoner can demand a vegan meal depends heavily on the legal jurisdiction and the reason for the request. In many places, including the United States and the United Kingdom, prisoners have a right to receive a diet that accommodates their religious beliefs. This is often the primary legal basis for a prisoner to request a vegan diet. In the U.S., the Religious Land Use and Institutionalized Persons Act protects the religious rights. Okay, here we go, though. In some jurisdictions, veganism is explicitly recognized as an ethical or philosophical belief that is protected under the law, similarly to religious belief. I wonder, is veganism protected as an ethical or philosophical belief, in the prisons of Idaho? Let's see. Oh, okay. The Idaho Department of Correction offers a selective diet program that includes a vegan option. Oh, look at this. For example, they say inmate Bryan Kohberger, a strict vegan, has been accommodated with a vegan diet in an Idaho prison. This indicates that the prison system, they've accommodated him. What's the problem, dude? They're not giving you enough to eat? Oh, well, they're giving you enough. If you want even more, you're in prison. It's not a luxury resort. You get what you deserve. He deserves all the best. He deserves the absolute worst. He deserves the best. No, it's jail. It's prison. It's prison. It's prison for life. Get used to it. Wait, let me see if the prison has responded. He filed 2 complaints already. Oh my God. He says in a handwritten note obtained by the Idaho Statesman, I have on several occasions not received all items of food on my tray. He went on to write that when he brought the issue up during meal service, he did not receive any replacements as requested, and that no one even contacted the kitchen. Wah, wah. The policy book confirms items missing, which are pointed out during service, will be replaced, Kohberger wrote. Oh, he read the policy book. He read the policy book. I wish to, without exception, receive these replacements. He then closed out his complaint by saying the nutritional standard is not being upheld unless I receive my full tray. He's very well spoken for a schmurderer. I hope he doesn't get his full tray. He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I don't believe in the death penalty, but I believe in torture. Malnourish him. I'm all for that. Starve him, not to death, but keep him on the very minimum number of calories legally required or needed. And if he wants more, he doesn't get more. All right. Speaking of calories, I want to. I don't even. I haven't even thought my take on this yet. My take is really just surprise more than anything. Have you guys seen this? Serena Williams is pushing a GLP-1. And I think that that's great for people who really need it. But what this is giving me is needing money. And that's so weird because Serena Williams is super wealthy. Her husband is also super wealthy. Why are you doing this for money? You don't need the money. You don't really need a GLP. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but like Serena Williams is a professional athlete. She's got those athlete, like, I don't know. Like it's giving money vibes, like trans cash grab, but also it's giving like unnecessary. I don't want to like assume or whatever, but I don't think Serena Williams needed a GLP-1. And if she did, okay, great. I'm all for it, like do whatever you need. But I know Serena. I don't think she needs it. It seems like just another example of a celebrity just getting. I tried to get on a GLP-1 earlier this year because I gained so much weight at the end of 2024. They turned me down. I didn't weigh enough. I wasn't too heavy, which was flattering, but also upsetting because I had gained a lot of weight. Whatever. All right, y'all. Any questions, comments, concerns, observations? I've got a bunch more videos coming out tonight. My anxiety is through the roof. I'm going to try to get those out as soon as possible, okay? So come back. No questions? All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you also again tonight. I am D, but I don't care. YouTube is my priority. Here's a little teaser. The headline for the next video that I'm going to post is, well, I'll give you the teaser if you watch this long. Proof that Blake Lively lied about me. There was no smear campaign. Stay tuned. I'll see you in a bit.